EnglishTim here. Today we are looking at how to improve your battle statistics. This is the second part on my series on this, and hopefully this will elaborate on my previous video, which you'll see in the link below too if you want to watch that. My first video focused on how to get hold of the power items that will make the biggest improvement to your stats first up. Now, once you've got hold of at least some of those items, then you can actually start to use those items to boost your performance during the festival shop event. Now, the first week of every month, usually there is a shop event where you can earn credits to spend in store, one of two stores. And if you've got those upgradable craftable items, then you can do much better in that event. You check out my videos for the different locations for the different crafting materials. So for hero weapons, there's different materials than other weapons, and the same for artifacts and the like. So you want to spend the time between these events collecting more of these materials, so that when the event comes along, you can do those upgrades and get great rewards for doing so. You should also make sure you keep upgrading the prestige on your buildings. So once you've reached level 15, Stronghold level 15, you can upgrade the prestige on these buildings. Now you need to collect these from lots of different places, but these prestige flags are really helpful for boosting those stats. But I have found previously that I have upgrades and I didn't even realize that my prestige was ready to be upgraded, and I was wasting free battle stats effectively. So you want to improve your fighting heroes. Now, I did start off by focusing on my hero council with these purple resource heroes, so I could upgrade my city faster. So once I'd done that, I decided to start focusing on fighting power. And with the new hero update, it's actually far better for upgrading heroes sooner and getting really great fighting power. So what you can do is you can start to, let's go to a hero here in fact. You can upgrade all of these skills at a much earlier level than you could previously, so the costs of getting these upgrades were much lower. You do need to raise the this level here to be able to unlock all of these, but you don't need to raise the star level, and that's what used to cost a huge number of fragments, was raising this star level. So now what you can do is pick your most powerful heroes and try and get your hero council up to a point where you can get your best stats there. So it's worth having one good fighting hero in each of these slots, and where available, you can't get a fighting hero in this slot or this one so far as I understand, so unless somebody else has found one. I've not yet received a hero that can be used for fighting, but all of these other slots you can have heroes which you can then switch out. So I would generally suggest having these two kept for resources most of the time, unless you are fighting, as they can be huge boosts to your different resource production. But when you're going to war, you definitely want to switch these guys out. So you'll see there's a whole range of different heroes available. Where possible, if you can use gold heroes and you have enough fragments to start building up these extra skills, then they're definitely worth pursuing. Otherwise, the purple heroes are still very good and can definitely help boost your stats in the short term. And when you're very, very, very first starting out, the green heroes can also be useful. However, in this case, there aren't any green heroes for fighting available in that slot specifically, or in fact in this slot. So check them out and just play with your figures and see what you can do to improve your fighting. And I say your hero council is a great source of power. You can see here I've got 150% on multiple stats from having Uther powered up. And you can also get some other ones. You'll have Sir Bedivere, who's a very good first hero that you get given when you start out. And it is much cheaper to do lower level upgrades, so it's better to do second tier and third tier upgrades across the whole board, try and get all 6 on a single hero, because the costs get more and more expensive all the time. So upgrading heroes, that's a great one. Please check out my video on how to do that in more detail. So you should also look at accolades. So this is, if you go to your stronghold and appearance, you can see your different accolades. These are things you can accumulate over time, and they all add little boosts to your fighting stats. But you can get lots of them, and they do start to add up. So how do you get hold of accolades? Well, Lord's achievements. So if you go to your Lord, and then the bottom right here, you see the medal. So a number of these have accolades attached, so you could start to pursue those which have accolades. And you can also get them from Merlin's Trials. That's a really good source of them, in fact. So that's in the ship here. Work your way through these trials as far as you can, and as I say, you get accolades at different levels. You can also get accolades from the Celebration Shop event at the start of each month, and they will sometimes appear. So definitely once you've got them, make sure you equip them. So once you receive them, if you go to Items, and if you go to Other, you'll see accolades appear at the bottom here, and you'll be able to see your new one that's appeared, and anything that's not temporary, you want to make sure you equip it. So these temporary ones, they'll be done after 7 days, so you should equip them if you're about to go fighting. You should also, you can get them from events as well, so certain events, if you do really well, you can get hold of accolades. So if you find those events that you're more likely to get those prizes from, then it's worth pursuing. So thank you for joining me on this video. I am EnglishTim. If you are enjoying my content, please hit that subscribe button. Otherwise, I look forward to you joining me on my next video.